son Helmi, his name is Helmi, but it can also, if you, so in the Arabic language we have little characters that they go either on top of the letter or under the letter. So basically, if something's who, it's a little like, almost like it makes the sound of a W, but it's called a wow, and it's a tiny wow on top of the letter. And so if you play around with the characters in Arabic, you can transform the word to something else. So my son's name, if you play around with the characters and you put a little W on top of the H sound, which is, and then on top of the L sound, so it's hulumi, it means my dream. And I can't even tell you, of course he's my dream. Of course he's everything that I would have ever envisioned in my child. And God, that fits so perfectly. And I'm going to tell you this crazy thing about my son Helmi. His name is Helmi. But when I was trying to think of names, I always would put it in my notepad. And I would be like, okay, I really like that name, so I'm going to put it down. Anytime I heard a name that was fascinating, that was beautiful, I would write it down, whether it be boy or girl, whether I'd be pregnant or not. I always have names that I have on hand. And honestly, now when I look at that list, I'm like, I don't like any of these names. Names are really hard. It's just, I don't know. But when I had the ultrasound and the doctor told me that I was having a boy, wallahi, I'm swearing to you, because I kid you not, I had never thought of this name. I had never written it down, nothing. And I literally just, it came out of my lips and I said, Helmi, our baby Helmi. And my husband looked at me like, no way, we're not naming that our son. And it was really, and my husband was really confused and surprised, because he's just like, you've never mentioned that to me ever. And like, who names their son Helmi? Like, you know? And we did get a lot of backlash, which is just really annoying. But we did. But now when I notice the people that gave backlash, they're the people that, I don't know how to explain it, but they always call his name like randomly. I don't know. Do you ever have those names where like you just say them just because you like to say them? Well, that's my son's name, Helmi. People just like to say his name. I have noticed that. Like I hear Helmi's name being said out loud a lot more than Ibrahim, his brother. Honestly, so in a way, my dream, hulumi, it was an immediate intuition, like this subconscious thing. Wallahi, I kid you not. I did not make that up, I swear. I'm like, this second the doctor told me you're having a boy, I just said, okay, this is our son, Helmi. And my husband kind of like, he was like, okay, I'll let her think whatever she wants. But in the end, she'll like forget about it, you know. But I never did. Day by day, I loved the name even more. But then it was there. I came to a point where I'm not turning back, because I learned the name of the real meaning of my son's name, and I was like, oh my God, I have the full package. Beautiful name, unique. You don't hear it every day. Every day, which to me is a big deal. I like my name because like it's rare, it's not like overused and like whatever. I like that about my name. Yeah, so to me that's really important, that it's just a name that's fresh and just not used up, you know, and also very unique. But now I had the triple threat, because his name has the best meaning. The ultimate principle in life is my son's name, which is patience. Not just any kind of patience. His name, Helmi, comes from Halim, which is the utmost patience to the maximum extent. And the endurance to endure the obstacles and the trials of this dunya. And that is a gift in my son's name. And the theme of Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam's story goes very hand in hand with my son Helmi, and that I introduced to you my family, Rula, Majid, Ibrahim, and Helmi. And I hope that we can all, as a family, as my kids get older, I really hope that these names are who they become, and I hope that they become staples of just their generation. I really hope so. I really hope the best for my kids. And someone in the comments mentioned that this is a really good idea to get people to think about how they should name their kids. And I have to tell you, what you name your child is really important. It really is. I mean, I know it's just a name, but it's so much more than that. Imagine on the Day of Judgment, it's going to be like their nidat, like on the Day of Judgment, they're going to be called on by their name to get the right or the left hand. Just their name is just so important. Thank you so much again. I have 90 subscribers. I'm probably this video right now is 15 minutes long, almost 16 minutes. So I'm gonna split it in two. I'm considering you guys, but I like to talk a lot, and there's nothing more I love. There's nothing more that I love than to connect with you guys. And please subscribe if you have not done so. And Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wal asr innal insana lafi khusr إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.